Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is my 22nd live streaming this year. Wow, it's been a while. And I think I did a pretty good job being consistent, share everything with you guys. If you're new here, my name is Paris. This channel has been intend to make this community to be for the curious soul, for people who are interested in how technology changed the way we create, how it overwhelms us all the time, also make our life more fun. I still think technology is something that make my life more fun, and even sometimes I find it really overwhelming. But then I just pick up a book and start to read, make myself concentrate. I'm not. I like discovering a lot of new creatives on the internet. I also like to discover new tools that has been blow my mind. Last week I didn't find anything, so I didn't do the live streaming. But this week I find something really interesting. And I'm also working on some researches on how people searched since the beginning of this year. What kind of aesthetic styles are happening right now? That's all the things I'm really interested in. Let's get started. So first thing that I find pretty shocking to see is there is a new tool, more like a gadget, that we only see in the Black Mirror kind of episode, but actually happening. I think this tool, this headpiece, this is not sponsored, by the way. This is just the thing I see online. And I was like, I saw it actually at the beginning on Instagram, which is this post in Chinese. Control your dream. And it's like $499. I was like, this is probably just a portal type or maybe AI. But when I dig into it, I realized it's actually a tool. You pay like $40 per month. Anyway, I'm not saying we have to buy this. This is not what I mean. I haven't tried it. I don't trust it yet. I don't think if I want to be the first couple person to try this tool. But why I want to bring it up is because I always find it really fascinating about how dream can help us create things, and how our subconscious, how dream always related to our identity, our sense of the symbolic meanings that behind like unconsciousness, how things we in our brain tell so much about us. And then this headpiece seems like will surprisingly make people have this lucid dream and control it. That sometimes when you're in a dream, you know that's your dream and you're dreaming, but you can't control it. Seems like this headpiece have the ability to help you control your dream, memorize your dream. I'm not going to read all the description because this is not for selling it. You can go check out their website. But what I want to say is, do you think this kind of tool actually helpful? And what is also interesting is a lot of people ask questions like, are you going to implement advertising in this kind of tool and then sell me things through my dreams, which is one of the episode like really horrifying stories, remember, in the Black Mirror. So that's a question that I'm interested to know that as well. And then so yeah, I was like dig into it. I want to bring it up in this episode because I was thinking we can kind of imagine what could happen if everyone can control their dream. Also, a lot of artists, how their creative work is so unique is because they recorded their dream. Some people dream music tunes. Some people dream like paintings, right? And for me, dreams are very human, deeply human. So it's very connected to who we are as an individual, what things that we know, we see every day, and unconsciously how that touches us personally. And what if dream technology become mainstream in the future? What could happen? Like, is that a new TV show that we can like control and watch in our own dream? And can we actually like share our dreams with other people? That's also a lot of questions in my mind. I find maybe that's like something before that even happening, somehow it can trigger my curiosity and my passion for creating things. Maybe you can like make a short film about what if we have a dream recorder that actually can like make us share our dreams and then create a world based on our dream. And then I used to read this book. I dig it out because it was so academic I couldn't finish. I find it in a secondhand bookstore in Japan one time. It's called Dreaming and the Self: New Perspectives on Subjectivity, Identity, and Emotion. It is pretty interesting. A lot of the paragraphs, like so much about how dream is subjective, and then how it unconsciously like give this symbolic meanings to things that you see. And some people have dreams that have with alien. Has to remember that. It made me scared somehow to like dig into my own dream. Maybe because of this head piece, I feel like I need to go back and reread or like look into more of this book, because I am fascinated about dream, how our mind works. Somehow it's also really connecting to the technology. Perhaps some people will be very suspicious about it and don't want to really touch it. They don't want to be the person who wear the headset. Probably some data center is recording what you're dreaming about. Maybe that's related to your personal data, personal information, but I don't know. Tell me what you think. Tell me if that's something that interests you or somehow can make you feel excited about the future or more scared about future. I don't know, but that's something new. I mean, it is, even with the other book I was reading or a lot of articles I'm looking at, checking, and then all the things that is happening right now make me realize there are a lot of news that we don't know. Doesn't mean it's not like keep going. And a lot of scientists, a lot of new technology are still developing. We don't see it, doesn't mean it's not there. And what will happen if technology can help us search our memories, our like generating our dream image, perhaps creating our dream into sequence? Because dream is, oh yeah, this book is also talk about like dream is consists of sequences, image and sequences. And then maybe because of technology, it can also become a virtual space that you can share with people. I don't know, but that could be an interesting conversation. And also I'm also crazy about, for example, if I'm obsessed with Michael Jackson, but what if I can go, a famous person that I love, go to their dream? Now we can already access their dream, but I can recreate their dream based on what the thing they do. I don't know. Maybe that could be also an interesting thing. Or you can make your own dream sequence like a show. I think it's just a lot of possibilities that could happen. But yeah, it's something that I find you never know, right? With a new technology. What I mean is with this channel, everything that I talk about here is to I want to encourage everyone to have this curious mind and try to embrace the unknown, because there's so many things we don't know. And if we don't know, doesn't mean there's no new things pop up. Maybe one day we can have dream economy, like because of the dream, the machine, the headpiece, and people can create a new kind of economy new kind of things, no new kind of jobs. Psychiatrist for dreamer. And another fun thing I find it really interesting, also from Instagram. Okay, I have to say, recently I work with one data science student, research on trends and what people search, including fashion, technology, art, particularly to fashion. But I also trying to research a lot of things with my burner account that I don't follow anyone. But sometimes I just search, because if you don't follow anyone, you get this really random feed. Because I try to figure out, but that probably takes time to figure out what kind of aesthetic style or influence I get if there's no algorithm involved. But once I start to click on something more than a couple seconds, I don't even like anything with my burner account. I still start to get similar things that pop up. So I just want to have an account that doesn't affect by any algorithm, and then see what kind of thing that shows. But because I'm also talking to ChatGPT, eventually ChatGPT will suggest me things to sell me. So I'm still in this race of figuring out how to get out from this rabbit hole of like being pushed to content to me. Anyway, so this cute studies is something I like, and I find it fascinating, because I apparently cute study become academic fields. I don't know if it's true, because this creator said she would drop some books and things that talk more into it on June 10th, which is today. Where is she? I don't know if she dropped it, but it is so interesting to see how come cute this thing become academic, People are studying it, and apparently a lot of people start to read into cute aesthetics, and it give people a sense of comfort. And since I come to Japan, I realized that's really I start to like pink a lot. If you can see, I start to wear pink a lot. When I live in Canada, I was really into like blue, black, everything dark, maybe because of the weather. But yeah, like the color changes at the environment once your environment changes. And of course, your aesthetic style change, the taste is changing. But I wanted to figuring out, or just, to notice why my taste is changing and how it changes the way I interact with things, how it changed the way I create things. Is all kind of connected. So it's really interesting. If you find yourself kind of feel bored, or you don't know where you're going, and as a creative you feel kind of burnout, I highly suggest just explore some other culture, even through, I sometimes do it before. I used to do it VR. Of course, through internet, you can see a lot of different things. And of course, it's different if you actually travel somewhere. But for posts like this, I find it's really helpful for you to like imagining and experience aesthetics that's not what you usually encounter or see in your environment. I don't know where you're from, or like what is your background and what kind of thing you're obsessed with. But for example, if I'm like surrounded by pink thing and the cute stuff, and I wanted to do some deep research on what kind of words people search, like what kind of trend majority people like looking for, because nowadays a lot of people, especially Gen Z, is talking about they wish they live like in a different time period, because as you can see here, this is one of the fashion thing that we figured out. But this is hard. There's so many old fashion terms that are surged recently from 2025, like cargo pants, low-rise jeans, baby tees. If you can put in your mind, we imagine all these pieces, you can tell it's coming back. The Y2K is coming back. People, it's really surging. I hate capri pants, by the way, but it's also surged, and a lot of people are wearing it. What makes these fashion trends used to be seen like old and outdated, like cliche or not fashionable? All of a sudden, capri pants become fashionable. Isn't that fascinating how these things are changing and then we get nothing to say about it? I don't even think that's who started and what makes. I think the algorithm part of it for sure, but like why it's become so much search all of a sudden. And looking objectively at all this artwork, design, fashion, technology, products, AI tools, everything that we can think of, what is the dominant ethics of the mid 2020? Ignore nostalgic trends, internet subcultures, and personal preferences. What visual language most accurately represent the current relationship between human and technology? That's what I'm trying to do with the data science student. We're trying to figure out, because it is really interesting. Because another really important question to ask is, when you look back 50 years from now, what is representing 2026? What's the aesthetic? Is it boring? Is it depressing? Is it overwhelming? Is it Y2K? Is it cute study? I don't even know, but like as I dive into this almost like a rabbit hole, I sometimes get desperate because I couldn't find one single strain, connect all the dots. I can't connect them. But at the same time, I also discover a lot of interesting tools. Like I will show you later. I find like really fun tools with like kind of like a web service. I don't know if it's happening just now, like lately, or it's already been there. I think it's quite new. It just allow you easily to make like pixel art or like different kind of artworks by yourself, even if you're not artistic or not creative. It's almost like make art become a fun game. Maybe that is 2026. So it's the technology sometimes change the way how we play with art, instead of when you're thinking you have to, of course a lot of artists do need a quiet time, get away from this, like only focus in the studio or walk around the woods, or isolate themselves purely from their own creation. But I think technology for me open up a door for a lot of people who are not creative, or they never thought they can be creative, but because of tools like AI or the tools I'm going to show you later, you start to have better understanding of how color works, and you get access to everything you want to learn. Probably within 24 hours, you can learn not the whole history. The other day I saw there's like a art school opening. You can learn the degree within like maybe half a year, and it's free. I have to share that with you guys like one day. I have to figure out where is that. But things like that make me feel technology is fun and hopeful, and make me feel passionate to continue sharing this, because one video or one live streaming not gonna share everything. But one day when I look back and then think about, like I said, 50 years from now, when I see the things that I used to share here, and I can find patterns and strains and connections, that will be very interesting, don't you think? Okay, so as I mentioned, there's no connection strain, because everything is about remixing. AI remixing images, all the references pulled from everywhere on the internet, music remixing genres. There is no new music, not much. but it's all remixing. We don't see much exciting music happening recently. Also, fashion remixing, decades of fashion, like I said, just the research showed capri pants is coming back, and I don't know why. Creator remixing identities. Now artists can no longer just talk about art. Technologists is boring if you just talk about technology. It's all kind of technologists try to figure out how to have better taste, because they try to create something that emotionally connect with people. Imperfection is welcomed because we want to see more human made things, more things with touch, with sensory. I also see some design that is like connect a lot with sensory. People want to feel deeply something that make them feel human, make them feel real. And that's why also a lot of people use paper to create film. Yeah, they use paper to make a video. I saw that the other day. I didn't save it, but there's just so much going on. People are going with all kind of direction to search for more emotion, more imagination, more play, more meaning. For me as well, like I saw people suffering. I met a creative director the other day in one of the events, and she was saying it's creative directing is getting harder as well, because you are seeing all these people doing all kinds of things. You don't really know what can touch someone anymore with one direction. And then you also think maybe technology can help you. At the same time, you need to pull out from all your own references. And for me, the reason why I'm putting out all this is because I want people to still have fun. Like, you still need to feel this curiosity inside of you, the urge to create, the urge to know more, and just be messy, play around. And that's where I want to bring you to see. This is an interesting tool that I find. There are two tools I wanted to show you. The first one is this ASCII Draw Studio. Is that what it's called? It's the pixel kind of, look at this. It's so interesting that you can draw like this. And then you can like upload an image and trace it with all these little dots. Make a circle. But it looks so old, right? But it's also very fun. You can create a lot of things with it. I don't know how I use the painting. Oh my god, I messed it up. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh my god, I don't know. This is not the most fun part. The most fun part is this one. This is image changing tool. They have pixel stretch, digital glitch, pattern composition. Which one did I try? Pixel stretch. Okay, let me upload one photo. I will just upload a photo of myself. Oh, the other day my friend bring this 8mm film camera. It was really fun. And then it triggered me again with this like developing film, or this like processing. This thing also made me feel fascinated. Anyway, so this one I did play around a little bit, so you can like change the pixel, maybe 60, process like this. And then you can change color too. I forgot how it works, but you can like, you don't know what's gonna come out, you know. It's almost like processing a film. There's so many other tools like this as well. Show boxes. Okay, let's see, 50, and this is 18. Yeah, see, they show you like little boxes like that. Okay, this is not like, it's not not even close to the original one, but again, it's fun because it gives me things that I don't know what's gonna happen. Like, what is this one? I don't think I tried this one. Poster view. Let's see the poster view. Original. I haven't tried this one. Let's use the same picture. Okay. Process image. Oh, look at that! What is this? Look at this. So cool. I didn't do anything. That's why I like it. Okay, let's change the color. Oh, there's stroke color. Okay, let's try light. Process. Oh, nice. Most like a negative. Where's the pink? Solid frame. And then you can export a photo. Oh, this is super cool. But I think this is that kind of tool that make you feel excited to see. You know the feeling when you're like developed a photo, you won't see it. You don't know when you change the when you process it. But then at the end, you see something exciting. There's other ones too. Oh. Now I want to see more Instagram picture like that. Like, you don't know what it is. Visual poetry. I think this is a Chinese tool. Let's see what visual... AI poetry generate. Okay. I have to write... Okay. Two character. Let's see. I'll write 做梦. 做梦 means dreaming. Generate. Whoa. Oh, so they generate one poem based on the dream. Oh, it's deep. It's pretty dark. It's dark. And then it just it just randomly pop out all these words. Look at that. It's all different. I can play this forever. What time is it? Oh my god, it's so funny. Seamless pattern. This is probably just play with patterns. What else? Anyway, I have the link right here on the Notion page. Please go take a look and have fun by yourself. And I want to see what you can generate, what kind of image you generate. Because like I said, like sometimes we just want to have fun and not thinking about the result, and then just like, you know, play around and be crazy. And what is the original video with overlay? I don't have the video. Did I try everything? What's this? Oh, ooh. Oh, this is fun. This is fun. Oh, this is fun. Whoa, interesting. See? I don't know what it is, but it's so fun. You can even play with all these tools when you're tired. Just, it helps with your brain. Anyway. So I'm still, like, this is some artists did. It's almost like those pixel art. You don't have to be super, you know, creative to do something like what I did just now. But this is definitely need some skill. But what I'm trying to say here is, yes, it's depressing nowadays. And a lot of people talk about how AI taking jobs and all these things are depressing and the war and everything, but how we can still have fun, enjoy ourselves. And for some people out there like thinking about stressful to create content, I also had a conversation with people. I never think creating content should be a hustle. It really should be more genuinely when you want to share your world with other people, even though there are not many people. Like, you will see people do follow and people do want to have a chat with you because it is a very, very isolated world. So if we can share more and more people share their idea instead of like more like not really showing off what you know, more like genuinely share what you are passionate about and what you like to play around and can help people to connect with you in a certain way. I think that's the best way to make your content. So hope this video can make you feel a bit more passionate and fun to create and enjoy and be playful again. Next week, if I find any other new discovery, new things I'd like to share with you again, please subscribe my channel if you wanted to be more, still feel curious and still wanted to have fun and to hopeful for the future of technology and art. And also I will start to make maybe probably a long video about how to stay creative and playful in a certain way and using different tools. Stay tuned. And that's it for today's video. Thank you for your time. See you next time. Bye.